It is now 6:30 p.m.
And I would like to call the Board of Education meeting to order. Madam Secretary, would you please call the roll?
Mrs. Costick? Mr. Ivory?
Here.
Mrs. McConnell?
Here.
Mrs. Rose?
Present.
Mrs. Ross? Here. Mrs. Wilson?
Here.
President Wilson?
Here.
We have 7 present.
Thank you. Would everyone please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge of allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. We will start with the announcements this evening, and we will start with Dr. Ivory.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Learning from home resources. Now is also a great time to support continued growth by making use of a variety of resources that you can enhance your learning at home. Practicing just for a night each week or a little time on the weekend has a big impact on your learning. Peoria Public School students have full access to online learning tools through Schooler. Just log in with your child's school credentials. If your family needs a computer to access the resources, please reach out to the school principal for assistance. Learn more at psd150.org/learning at home.
Awesome. Thank you, Dr. Ivory. Mrs. Wilson?
Have to.
Sorry.
Blood drive. We are hosting a blood drive on Monday, February 9th. The same day, our next board meeting will be 2 to 6 p.m. At the PLC-1. Come a little early, give the gift of blood, and then join us at the board meeting afterwards. Donating blood is simply a way of making a real difference in someone's life. And as a thank you, everyone who donates between January 26th and February 28th will receive a $20 gift certificate card from the American Red Cross to use at a store of your choice. You can walk and make an appointment by calling 1-800-RED-CROSS or visit redcrossblood.org to set your rapid pass.
Good evening. A poem for winter. When the wind bites sharp and the sky turns gray and your warm bed whispers, just stay today. Remember the stories that wait for you, pages of magic, adventures too. Reading each day builds worlds in your mind, strong, bright ideas you'll carry for life. A book is a friend, a door, a key, unlocking who you're meant to be. So zip up your coat, take a breath, be bold. Learning still matters even in the cold. Each school day counts, each page you read, small, steady steps as your dreams take the lead.
Apply for the Sheila Joy Scholarship. Created in honor of Sheila Joy Monty Bassoon. This scholarship established by her mother, Kathleen Ann Rising, and supports women and girls pursuing careers in mathematics education, especially those who have experienced single parenthood. Apply by March 1st. Notifications will be sent out March 14th. Apply online at tinyurl.com/Sheila Joy.
Thank you. Progress Report 3, grading period ends on Friday, February 6th. We encourage you to review your students' report card together and take this opportunity to celebrate their successes and discuss any challenges. Your involvement and encouragement make a tremendous difference.
Good evening. Peoria Public Schools will be open tomorrow, January 27th. Invention Convention. Get ready for some big ideas. The third annual Invention Convention is happening February 6th at Woodruff Career and Technical Center from 9:30 until 10:30. From heart shovels to gravity chairs, students will showcase creative ways to improve everyday products. You don't want to miss it. Cartwheel. Your mental health and well-being matter. Peoria Public Schools has teamed up with Cartwheel to offer free therapy sessions for students. Virtual appointments are available to receive therapy in the comfort of your home. If you're interested, simply reach out to your school principal to learn more and get started.
Boundary waivers. The application window closes on February 1st at 7 p.m. and is only available online. Approval is not guaranteed and depends on available seats and in the requested grade, student attendance, and student discipline records. New this year, students must start the year at their home school. Decisions will be made after the school year begins and shared in late August. Students with more than 6 absences or more than 2 major discipline referrals are not eligible. Transportation is not provided. Siblings are not automatically approved. Waivers are reviewed each semester and may be revoked. Students on an approved boundary waiver may stay through the highest grade offered at that school. No waivers are available for Reservoir Gifted Academy or high schools. Kindergarten boundary waiver applications are available at Kindergarten Roundup in the spring.
Thank you.
Good evening. Friendly reminder for middle and high school school parents. Middle school and high school parents and guardians and/or guardians need to approve their students' class registration for the 26-27 school year in the School Links website portal by January 30th. So what to know? Visit your school website and click on School Links bottom or go to PSD150/School Links, where you will find directions for a course planner and login links. School Links is one word. In other words, they have it spelled out with School Links. Use your contact email on file in Skyward to log in. Taking this step ensures your student's schedule is ready for next year. If you need further assistance, please contact your school counselor. College Colors Day. Students and staff are invited to show their college pride by wearing their favorite college t-shirt or colors on Tuesday, February 6th. In honor of Black History Month, we'll be highlighting and sharing photos on our Facebook page featuring historically BCUs. If you're repping an HBCU, make sure you tag us. Thank you.
Good evening. Appreciation Days. School Counselor Appreciation Week is February the 2nd through the 6th. February the 2nd through the 6th is School Counselor Appreciation Week. This week, we recognize our school counselors for their support, guidance, and commitment to student success. Thank you for being advocates, listeners, and champions for our students' academic, social, and emotional well-being. On Friday, February the 6th, is Crossing Guard Appreciation Day. We will be celebrating our crossing guards who help keep our students safe every day. Thank you for your dedication, reliability, and care, rain or shine. We appreciate all you do to protect our school communities. Laptop care. Let's go into 2026 with the mindset to take care of our laptops. Please remind your students to practice proper laptop care. CARE for your laptop. C, carry it gently. A, avoid food and drinks. R, respect the screen and keyboard. And E, everyone should avoid repairs. Repairs cost money. Thanks for helping students keep their laptops safe and in working order. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Kostick. Next, we have our Remarkable Spirit Award. I would like to have Dr. Amanda Brown, principal of Franklin Primary School, to the podium.
Good evening. Mr. Johnson, can you join me up here? Mr. Johnson, for over 14 years, you have been a cornerstone of support, care, and belonging at Franklin Primary School. In the last year and a half, that I have had the incredible honor to work with you. I have witnessed the significant impact of your deep integrity, servant leadership, and constant positivity. You daily support the Franklin community by providing rides for students, connecting families with wraparound services, supporting teachers and staff, serving in the lunchroom, greeting students with a smile, doing home visits, and so much more. No task is too small for you to jump in and support. You set the highest standard of what it means to have character for both our students and staff. Your patient, calm, and trusty Kleenex pack bring us support our students need to be successful. It is our delight to present you with this remarkable Spirit Award, knowing you exemplify the very best of Peoria Public Schools community. Our lives are better for knowing you. Congratulations.
I just want to say a little bit about Mr. Johnson. He's been a Franklin primary family for a long, long time. When I was a teacher in the classroom at Franklin, Mr. Johnson was there. And in the past 6 years, I've been administrator at Franklin. Mr. Johnson's still there. So he's an integral part of Franklin. I just want to say over the years, in his role as a family school liaison, Mr. Johnson has demonstrated relentless dedication to our Franklin students and families in the community. He leads with work. He does his work with compassion, respect, and unwavering commitment to those he serves. Mr. Johnson is known for his humble and graceful demeanor, a strong work ethic, flexibility, and readiness to help in anywhere that support is needed. More importantly, he serves as a trusted source of social-emotional support for our students, building meaningful connections and ensuring they feel seen, valued, and supported each day. His genuine care for our school community and his willingness to go above and beyond makes a lasting impact in the lives of our students and families. We are proud to have Mr. Johnson as a part of our team for an outstanding service and dedication to Franklin.
Mr. Johnson, would you like to say something?
Just like to say, deeply moved by this honor. And I have so many people to thank from my family, core family, school family at Franklin Primary School, and chair and board members. I just want to thank you for the opportunity even to be a part of the Peoria Public School family, but more importantly, to be able to support our kids on a continuous basis, to be able to provide them with the services that they need, and to be able to continue to provide services and support for our families, and especially for those parents who don't have all that they need in order to be successful with their kids coming to school every day. Superintendent, I want to also say thank you to you and Dr. Bond, because she was one of my first principals when I got started with Family Corps. Mr. Ron Tyler is my hiring manager. We have our CEO here, Ms. Ann Landis Ferguson, and my former supervisor was Sam Dern, and now he's our outreach supervisor, and now my current supervisor, Mr. Justin Sangali. And I just want to thank each and every one of you for coming out and supporting the Peoria Public Schools, because it's very essential that we all participate in the lives of our students and our parents and families, because they need it. And I thank you again for the opportunity to stand before you to accept this award, humbly speaking. And I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you.
Awesome. Item number 6, awards and recognition. Dr. Karat, Superintendent, and Demario Boone, Director of School Safety.
Thank you, President Wilson. I also wanted to congratulate Mr. Johnson as well. Everything his principal and assistant principal said about him, I have witnessed firsthand: compassion, love for and just dedication day in and day out. So thank you again, Mr. Johnson. And again, Family Corps, thank you for providing him to us and supporting him. So then, on the item number 6 on our agenda, awards and recognition, I would like to actually, Director Boone and myself we would like to celebrate Reverend Dr. Arthur S. Williams. And I have taken some of his, I'm going to tee it up for you, Chief. And I have taken some of the mayor's information from her proclamation, where he was celebrated a couple of weeks ago for his 100th birthday. And guys, here's some interesting facts. I was blown away. So he is, Reverend Dr. Arthur Williams is the oldest member of the oldest Black church in Peoria. He moved, yes. He moved to Peoria during the Great Migration. He raised 9 children, broke racial barriers, and made his spiritual home at War Chapel African Methodist Episcopal Church, where he has been a member for 72 years, you all. Teaching Sunday school for 40 years and serving on the ministerial board for over 40 years. He is among the last living veterans who fought for freedom during World War II. He guarded Nazi prisoners of war in France, even when they taunted him about racial discrimination here in his country. He faced the U.S. discrimination he faced in the U.S. Army and at home. He confronted racial oppression at home with the same quiet determination that guided him during the war. He became the first Black employee at Peoria Housing Authority in 1954. And there's a lot more, but on he's over 100 anniversary, he still remains fortified in his faith. And let's see, what else do I have scribbled? So, Reverend Williams, for his historic contribution he's made to a community and the nation in his extraordinary life of service and sacrifice, faith and perseverance, along with the enduring legacy that he has built as a trailblazer, a teacher, elder, and living witness to history. So, so that's one part. Director Boone is going to talk about another part because he has been an employee of Peoria Public Schools as well. So I'll turn it over to you.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Superintendent, Dr. Karat. When I was doing research in the Reverend Dr. Williams' service, I found that his 18 years of service as a crossing guard, there was 15 years before Peoria Public Schools even took over crossing guards that he served. So that would put him starting around 1992. I'm 44 years old, so I was 11 years old when he started. So I want to thank him for being my crossing guard. But we want to thank you and show appreciation, not just for your work as a crossing guard, but as a pillar and a titan of Peoria. We spoke earlier, and my grandparents respected you highly, and they were very fickle people. So when they said they respected somebody, you did something. From your role as a pastor, a World War II veteran, becoming the first Black employee of PHA, the first Black member of Laborers Local 165, we thank you, Dr. Reverend Arthur Williams, for your nonstop dedication to the city of Peoria with the Remarkable Spirit Award.
And at 100 years old, he's still preaching.
Yes.
So a student board member and myself will bring his award to him.
We'll bring the award to you. You're 100 years old. You ain't got to get up. You don't owe nobody nothing. We bring it to you.
Thank you, Chief Boone. To Dr. Surratt and the President of the school board and all the school board members, all of you which I know very well. Generally, when I see a crowd of people, I generally have three things to do. The first thing is I have prayer. I take up a collection, and then I give the benediction. I'm deeply honored that you recognize me. I spent 18 years at Crossing Guard. I was a spokesman for the Crossing Guards. I was first black employee of the Peoria Housing Authority. I opened up the Taft homes, and I integrated the union Local 165, and it has been during the tour of the Crossing Guard for the children. The principal of Mrs. Thompson of the Glen Oak School asked me, would I come in and inform the fourth and fifth grade students during the observance of Black History Week, which I did. And I was spokesman for the Crossing Guards, trying to get them a raise. I don't know whether they ever got a raise or not. But nevertheless, I've been a member of Ward Chapel AME Church 73 years. I've been preaching 55. My beloved wife of 55 years passed away February 2025. And so I'm a bachelor now. Yeah. Nevertheless. But our pastor here, Dr. Cyrus Burns, he's somewhere. Oh, there he is. He's our newly pastor of Ward Chapel for about a year. A very fine young man, and we love him very much. And we do have some Ward Chapel members here. But nevertheless, I appreciate the recognition, appreciate the honor, and I always appreciated helping the children across the street. Before I sit down, some of the things, a little boy about 6 years old, he came by my crossing station. He said, "What are you looking at? Do you want some of me?" I say, "Boy, are you losing your mind?" I say, "You see this Crossing Guard sign that's cracked on top?" He said, "Yeah." I say, "Well, I cracked it across the kid's head just like yours." So he took up and ran around the school building, and he peeped around the corner. I said, "Come on back, you want some of me?" He said, "No." He said, "No, no." So I had enjoyable time working the kids across the street. It increased I wasn't out there because of the money. I was out there because of the longevity. Instead of sitting at home looking at TV and getting old, which I finally did reach 100. And I appreciate very highly. I won't take up any more of your time. And God bless each and every one of you. And I think the superintendent, we're going to miss her when she retires. And I think the school board members are doing an excellent job. And you always have. Sister Ross has been over there 100 years.
Almost.
And Sister Costick. And I see the president of the Chamber of Commerce, Brother Ivory. I raised all those kids in the Taft homes, and they became strong young men and women. Bless them. Mrs. McCone, tell Dr. McCone I said hello.
You want to take it?
Thank you so much. Great job. Bless you. Thank you.
No, not now, but I'm saying eventually. My grandma was 100 years old.
Yeah.
She's getting around just about like that.
Yeah. All right. We are now moving along to item number 7, community contribution. Dr. Devin Hawks, Principal, Manual High School.
Good evening, Dr. Karat, President Wilson, and everyone that is on the board. We want to recognize Ward Chapel, as we already have been. They have been a community partner of Manual High School. In particular, this time, they have donated money to our teachers specifically, which is huge because normally when we get donations, it's for our students. But this time, they said we want to contribute straight to teachers and give them items that they would have to come out of their pockets for normally. So do you want to add anything to that? You want to add anything to that, Pastor?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much,
Sure.
Principal Hawks, Dr. Karat, School Board. I am Cyrus Burns, the pastor of Ward Chapel AME Church. Wave your hand, Ward. The Lord's Ward, as we are affectionately known. A letter to Principal Hawks, if you will. I trust this letter finds you in all of Manual High School doing well. I am writing on behalf of the Ward Chapel Church family, where we are committed to enriching the learning environment of students in our community. We are just elated, we are excited, and we are just overjoyed on this evening. As a result of a generous donation to our community outreach initiative, Ward Chapel is paying it forward by donating $2,000 to Manual High School in support of teachers. We are aware of the lengths that teachers go to in order to educate students. Ward is sensitive to the need of school supplies for students and the action taken by teachers to spend personal funds for notebooks, pencils, pens, and other items in order to provide a positive educational experience and learning environment for the students at Manual. It is our prayer that this gift will not only support teachers in buying supplies for classroom success, but that it will inspire the students to excel in their studies. It is with great joy that we present to you, Principal Hawks, a $2,000 check on behalf of the Ward Chapel Church family. This is the brainchild. This was actually the brainchild of an alum of Manual High School that loves Manual High School. Thank you all so much for your time.
Thank
and
you.
we pray.
Thank you.
And this is just the beginning. At the beginning of the year, there will be another donation to support our teachers as they broaden the minds of our young people in this community.
Thank you.
You are so
much.
welcome.
I wanted to also point out that Mama G is here. Mama G, could you stand up, please?
Ms. Hawks, for
That my great-grandson is the coach of Manual.
Coach Jordan, Coach Marvin Jordan is his great grandson. Yes, yes. We hope to get to state again with Coach Jordan. Mama G manages our It Takes a Village store. It is a free store where students can go in and get toiletries, clothes, shoes, whatever you name it. And she has been managing that for years now. So I wanted to acknowledge her too since she is here. Thank you, Mama G.
Hawks, thank you for recognizing Mama G, because she was the one that kind of made that initial contact as well. So thank you, Mama G. We love you, appreciate you. You made that connection with us, for us. Thank you, ma'am.
Awesome. Up next, we have item number 8, Student Showcase. AJ Guyton, K through 8 Athletic Director.
All right, Dr. Karat, President Wilson, board members, I'm here to recognize our 2 winners from the 2025 girls basketball season, city champions. Both happen to come from the Rolling Acres Middle School. The Rolling Acres Lady Cougars, led by longtime head coach Marnie Rohrer, were a model of consistency all season. The Lady Cougars finished the regular season with an impressive 13-1 record, including 9-1 in the American League, earning them the title of co-champions. Their outstanding regular season performance secured them the number 1 overall seed in the postseason. On December 1st, the Lady Cougars faced the Sterling Lady Jaguars in the semifinal round. Rolling Acres came away with 23-16 victory, led by Journey Edwards, who scored 9 points. That win set up a championship matchup against Elise Ford Allen. Rolling Acres controlled the game from start to finish, earning a 33-21 victory to capture the city championship. Journey Edwards led the way with 14 points, while Anaya Whitley added 13 points in the championship win. At this time, we would like to recognize the staff and roster. First, Principal Michael Barber. Head Coach Marnie Rohrer. Now for the players, Ari Whitley, Violet Hamby, Jayla Anderson, Anita Whitley, Journey Edwards, Madison Mullins, Macy Gresham, Katrina Ivy, Zaya Wyatt, Journey Anderson, Ariana Patty, Mila Habib, and I Smith. If I forgot anybody, come on up here. That was the roster. Okay, we now ask the parents and supporters of these outstanding student athletes to please stand and be recognized as well. Thank you for your support. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2025 Junior Varsity Girls Basketball City Champions, the Rolling Acres Lady Cougars. Coach, you want to add some words, Coach?
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Good evening. Thank you for allowing us to be here this evening. Really appreciate that. The girls, just a great group of girls. Academically, they do it, and athletically, they do it off and on the court every day. They work hard in practice. They come to practice with the willingness to get better each and every day. Kind of our motto is be better today than you were yesterday. And we continually did that through the whole season. Great group of girls that I've been blessed with, and I just love them to pieces. Their families are great. I appreciate the parents' support throughout the year. They do a lot as far as bringing the kids to and from practice, late dinners, washing uniforms probably at midnight when their kid forgets to tell them they have a game, so on and so forth. So I just, the support system at Rolling Acres is great. Mr. Barber is great. I hate to see him leave after this season. He's been very supportive through the 15 years that I've worked with him. And I just can't wait to do this again next year. Thank you.
And AJ, before you continue, I just want to clarify. I said K-8 athletic director, K-12 athletic director.
That's the second
just
time,
kind of just read
President.
it right off the paper. We're going to get that updated.
I said that's the second time, President.
I know, right?
No, I'm just joking. And now to our varsity girls basketball team. No team was more dominant during the regular season than the Rolling Acres Lady Cougars varsity team. After racing to an unblemished 14-0 record, the Lady Cougars appeared to be cruising toward a city championship, but not so fast. On December 2nd, the Lady Cougars faced a familiar rival in the semifinal round, the Sterling Jaguars. Sterling delivered its best performance of the season, pushing Rolling Acres to the brink. With only seconds remaining, Jakira Rutherford drilled a clutch three-point shot to keep the season alive and send the Lady Cougars to the championship game. Rutherford led Rolling Acres with 13 points in the thrilling victory. On December 4th, the two best teams in the city, Elise Ford, Allen, and Rolling Acres, met for the championship. Motivated by the wake-up call just 2 nights earlier, the Lady Cougars left no doubt controlling the game from start to finish. Rolling Acres defeated Elise Ford 35-21, completing an undefeated season and securing the conference and city championship. The Lady Cougars were led by De'Are Stuckey, who scored 13 points in the title game. At this time, we would like to recognize the staff and student athletes. Once again, Principal Michael Barber, Head Coach Marnie Rohrer. And now for the student athletes, Khalees Griffin, Jade Clark, Jakira Rutherford, De'Are Stuckey, Zay Blackwell, Kenira Haley, Kayla Cooper, Eunice Fitzpatrick, Claire Hamby, Lyric Hammer, and Ziane Crawford. Anybody that I leave out, Coach? Maya Lindsay. And Elena Kirby. Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2025 varsity girls basketball undefeated city champion, the Rolling Acres Lady Cougars.
One more.
Oh, sorry. Parents and supporters of these fine young ladies, please stand up and be recognized as well. And one more addition, Kamaya Pollard. Sorry about that.
Okay. At the beginning of the season, before the season started, I told the girls, I said, you know what? I think we can win it all and go undefeated. And we just did just that. Their hard work, dedication, unmatched, just unmatched. They worked hard, every practice, every game. And again, it was, hey, we got to be better today than we were yesterday. That was kind of, like I said, our motto. And they did just that. What great group of girls, academically solid, classroom leaders in our school. A lot of these girls play 2, 3 sports for me, so it's been a blessing to have them this year. I don't know, it's just been a great season. Again, I love them to death. 3 of the, I had five eighth graders, so it'll be sad when they leave. They brought a lot to the table, great kids. I think 3 or 4 of them will go on to Richwoods. That's the goal, to play basketball, and there's no doubt in my mind they'll make their program stronger with them being there. Thank you. Also, to Athletic Director Guyton, thank you for all that you do. Thank you.
And finally, 30-1. It's very difficult. I mean, some of you know it's difficult to run athletics these days with the activity of parents and spectators, and certain things happen. They do an excellent job of being a standard of excellence for our school district, and I want to continue to use their template to build continue to build better programs here in Peoria Public Schools. Thank you.
Y'all get squished together just a little bit. One thing I'm screaming. Here we go. 1, 2. Wait. Hey, look. All right. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Awesome. We are now at item number 9, presentation by audience. Presentations to the audience are limited to 5 minutes, and we ask that you keep them constructive. Board Policy 2:230, paragraph number 3 provides, cards will be accepted by the board secretary until the president calls the meeting to order. Not more than 5 minutes may be allotted to each speaker and no more than 20 minutes to each subject under discussion, except with the concurrence of the majority of the board. We have 2 speakers this evening. Our first speaker will be Mr. Dan Walther.
Thank you, Mr. President. Just had a couple of brief things to go over. At the last meeting, I found out that there are a couple of people that are retiring. I was fortunate enough to be on the school board at the round table, but Mick Willis and Jerry Hammer, I understand, are retiring with the superintendent, and I just wanted to publicly thank them for their support. Mick and I worked together on a number of projects, and he enlightened me about the political world of school boards. And Jerry Hammer, if we paid her by the hour, we couldn't pay enough money, because there was a woman, I would try to call Jerry, and it'd be 8 o'clock at night, and she says, yeah, I'm still at the office. I said, it's Thursday night. Why are you still at the office? And then there were times she'd be there on Sunday morning. She just dedicated a lot to this school district, and I just wanted to thank them. And I was surprised that she was retiring, but they've done a great job, as has the superintendent. I just wanted to publicly acknowledge them. There was one other thing. I had filed a FOIA, 4 different things, and I think the attorney answered a couple of those. One was I had asked for the names of the candidates who would, for the school board, besides the 2 that we knew about. I was denied that. I think they were on legal grounds on doing that. The problem is I asked for that because the committee, or the person who ran this thing, would not give the names of the school board candidates to school board members. That's unheard of. And so I just want to I hope we get that all cleared up. And good luck to whoever is the superintendent or assistant superintendent tonight. Thank you.
I'm sorry. Thank you. Our next speaker will be Mr. Doug Shannon.
Thank you, Board. I'm shorter than Dan. I know you guys have all been busy the last 6 weeks, so I just wanted to emphasize one thing related to Illinois State Board of Education's ISB. They had a policy update on the 16th of December relating to the guidance on the Safe Schools for All Act. The importance of this particularly, I know we've got some important business tonight, but it's two key things. Ensures all children have access to education regardless of their immigration status. And secondarily, it has a lot in there about enforcement actions of the Department of Homeland Security on school property. And we do have a policy, but that has been updated by ISB. It was actually already effective January 1st, and there is, under the new act, by July 1st, 2026, schools are required to adopt a policy that formalizes those requirements of the Public Act 104-0288. And I would just encourage, even though we have some time, given some recent disturbing things, I would encourage you all to try to fast track that and address it for the community sooner rather than later. So, thank you.
Thank you. Item number 10, a response to audience presentation. Dr. Karat.
Thank you, President Wilson. Just a big thank you to Mr. Walther and Mr. Shannon for providing feedback to us. Thank you both.
Thank you. Item number 11, approval of January 12, 2026 minutes.
So moved. Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Madam Secretary?
Mrs. Costick? Mr. Ivory? Aye. Mrs. McConnell?
Aye.
Mrs. Rose?
Aye.
Mrs. Ross?
Aye.
Mrs. Wilson?
Aye.
President Wilson?
Aye.
We have 7 ayes. Motion carries.
Thank you. Item number 12, independent action items.
Independent action item number 12A. The Board of Education would like to receive a motion to approve the establishment of a deputy superintendent position effective July 1, 2026.
So moved.
Thank you. Any discussion?
I would like to make a statement.
Yep.
I'm doing this for transparency before we vote on these 3 items. And so I typed this out so I say exactly what I want to say. From the Heart stated that this process would be transparent. The applicants were presented to us through a PowerPoint presentation on December 11th. We were shown a photo and a couple of bullet points of each of the 14 applicants, so their names were shared with us. However, we only received access to 4 of those applicants in the form of a binder that was left with our secretary. In order to prepare for the interviews, I could see the binder if I physically drove to the admin building Monday through Thursday when our secretary is in the office. I reached out to the search firm and asked for them to share the information with me digitally so I could feel like I've done my due diligence as an elected official in this process, but they were not willing to provide the information I was requesting. So I did visit the admin building numerous times to study our candidates. I was never allowed to see more information because the majority of our board members were happy with this process. I should not have even had to request this information. The Rockford School Board members had 47 applicants, and they all received binders containing the top 7 people that they interviewed, and they could see a list of all applicants per requests. The Springfield School Board had 11 applicants, and they each received a binder and a zip drive of the top 8 that they interviewed, and they also had 18 community focus groups with at least 20 people in attendance of each of those focus groups. The Decatur School Board had 14 applicants, and they received binders and a zip drive of the top 6 applicants, also having numerous focus groups. Quincy had a secure online portal that their board members could log into with all of their applicants' information. When you limit access to information, you are limiting the effectiveness of our board and hindering our overall success, which trickles down to the entire district. Our code of conduct states, quote, "The board is committed to doing its work openly. Trust combined with open and honest communication is our intent." Yet I feel this process has not felt that way. I will continue to be a supportive and dedicated school board member to the best of my ability, and I will support our new leadership the best I can, but I feel this process has been disingenuous and lacked integrity from the very beginning, and that is why I will be abstaining from these votes. Thank you.
Thank you. Additional discussion? Yep.
Say
Board
something?
Member Rose.
Yes. Okay, I will, first and most importantly, I plan to abstain as well tonight. But once someone is hired, I will do everything I can to support that person or those individuals with 100% of myself, because that's what's best for students, families, and staff. This process has had so many problems, but I'm going to focus on 3 of them. Every part of the process that involved community input had short notice and low turnout. I know our community cares and wants to be part of this process, and they were not provided those opportunities. Second, the superintendent job posting was not correctly posted on October 16th. It was listed as a posting in Arlington, Texas. It was also only listed on the Peoria Public Schools and From the Heart websites. It was not until October 28th that the job posting was listed on IASA, AASA, and USAA websites. There were only 14 applications received, which is not the upsetting part. The upsetting part is that we were only allowed to see 4 of those applications because the majority of our board decided it was not relevant. Because of these and several other issues, I do not feel I am able to be as informed or prepared as I want to be to participate in voting tonight. So I will be refusing to participate in this part of the process. Thank you.
Thank you. Any additional discussion? Seeing none. Madam Secretary?
Mrs. Costick?
Oh, she's calling roll. She didn't hear you.
Mr. Ivory? Mrs. McConnell?
Aye.
Mrs. Rose?
Abstain.
Mrs. Ross?
Aye.
Mrs. Wilson?
Abstain.
President Wilson?
Aye.
We have 5 ayes, 2 absents.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, item number 12B, motion to approve the 2026 through 29 negotiated contract with Dr. Jerry Bell as Superintendent of Peoria Public Schools, effective July the 1st, 2026.
So moved.
Thank you. It's been motioned and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing none, Madam Secretary?
Mrs. Costick? Mr. Ivory? Mrs. McConnell?
Aye.
Mrs. Rose?
Abstain.
Mrs. Ross?
Aye.
Mrs. Wilson?
Abstain.
President Wilson?
Aye.
We have 5 ayes, motion carries.
Thank you. Would Dr. Jerry Bell like to come to the podium and talk?
Good evening, board members. I hope everyone is having a wonderful, wonderful evening. The first thing I want to say is thank you. I never envisioned when I came here in 2015, I know Dr. Karat called me a month after she became superintendent, interim superintendent in July, and offered me an opportunity to come here to Peoria Public Schools. What a journey. What a journey. You know, I am truly, truly humbled as someone who believes in giving back and giving forward. That's exactly what I'm going to do. You have bestowed in me the confidence, the rituals, if you will, of the office of superintendent. And believe you me, I'm not going to disappoint you. It's an awesome responsibility. With your partnership, working hand in hand, we're going to move this district to greater heights. We've done a phenomenal job. I was here for 8 years. I was a part of those successes. Stepped away for, 3 years now in Syracuse, but I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Not just by myself, because of what you just did before you announced my contract approval. You know, during my second interview, I asked you if you would, create the position of deputy superintendent. And so, having someone who can be my second in command, to be a thought partner, someone with whom I can, build trust and help guide the district, I am phenomenally pleased and thankful for what you've done. Because with this individual, and I know you're going to do that here in a moment, this person and I are going to hit the ground running come July 1st. Great things are in store. And as I said during my second interview, hopefully all of you have read my 100-day entry plan. A part of that, and as I mentioned during the town hall, is actually having town hall meetings, with individuals in the community. And so that's a part of what I have proffered to do, I promised to do. And so once I get into the actual role of superintendent, I fully anticipate meeting with community members, businesses, and the like, higher ed institution leaders on a more personable level so that we can have that symbiotic relationship wherein we're doing things for the betterment of our children and our faculties. So here again, without belaboring the point, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Vice President McConnell.
And item 12C, motion to approve the 2026 through 29 negotiated contract with Dr. Renee Andrews as our Deputy Superintendent of Peoria Public Schools, effective July 1, 2026.
Hold on. Okay, so 2 seconds, because I'm totally excited too. So 2 seconds. Madam Secretary, can I get a motion in a second?
Second.
Okay, thank you. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, Madam Secretary.
Mrs. Costick. Mr. Ivory. Mrs. McConnell.
Aye.
Mrs. Rose.
Abstain.
Mrs. Ross.
Aye.
Mrs. Wilson.
Abstain.
President Wilson.
Aye.
We have 5 ayes. Motion carries.
Thank you.
President Wilson, before Dr. Andrews comes up, I'd be remiss if I didn't share. During my 8 years here, I think 4 or 5 of those, I was Ms. Andrews' executive director of middle schools when she was principal at Tree Wind. And so, having an opportunity to work directly with Ms. Andrews again in this capacity of her being my right-hand person, great things are going to be on the horizon. Thank you for agreeing to take on this awesome responsibility. Dr. Renee Andrews, everyone.
Good evening, members of the school board, colleagues, students, families, and friends. I want to begin by saying thank you to the school board for the trust you've placed in me for the opportunity to serve as the district's first deputy superintendent. I am honored and grateful for your confidence and your leadership. I also want to thank the many people who supported me along this journey. To my colleagues and mentors, your guidance, honesty, and encouragement have impacted me more than you know. And to my family and friends, thank you for your patience, your belief in me, and your relentless support. And to our students, you are the heart of everything we do. Your voices, your resilience, and your dreams inspire this work every single day. Thank you for reminding me why our decisions matter and for holding us accountable to do better. This role is not about one person. It's about partnership. And I look forward to partnering with Dr. Bell. I believe deeply in working together, listening, learning, and collaborating across schools, departments, and communities. When we move forward together, we create opportunities that are stronger, more equitable, and more meaningful for everyone. I am excited for the work ahead and committed to serving with integrity, transparency, and purpose. Thank you again for this opportunity, and I look forward to all that we will accomplish together. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. So we are now at information items. Item number 1, superintendent update.
Thank you, President Wilson. Just wanted to give a quick update regarding this new policy that came out. It's effective January 2026. It allows students in grades 7 through 8 to earn high school credits, which we are really excited about. And we're actually doing that in Peoria Public Schools. And so those 7th and 8th graders, they have an opportunity to earn high school credits while in middle school. And for example, to earn high school credit in Algebra 1, for example, those 8th graders or 7th graders must earn an A, B, or C both semesters. And also they have to pass a final examination. So I just kind of wanted to put that out there. Our high school teachers are currently developing final exams, which will be administered in early May. So again, students who earn an A, B, or C both semesters, but they do not pass the final exam, they may still move on to geometry in high school. However, they will not receive the high school credit in Algebra 1, for example. So this is all about assisting kids, accelerating them, and ensuring that they do get those credits if they're able to make the grade. And this policy also applies to students taking geometry and Spanish at Reservoir Gifted, for example. And then there's an Algebra 1 notification letter that was sent out, right, Dr. Donath, to parents for those middle school students who are failing algebra in 8th grade. There's still an opportunity to recover. So parents and guardian of 8th grade students earning a D or an F in first semester Algebra 1 have been notified that the course was not successfully completed, but these students still have an opportunity to recover first semester Algebra 1 credit in this coming June through a Salus digital online platform. And we'll provide additional information as well. They just wanted families to be aware that these are opportunities for their children, and reach out to curriculum, reach out to my office for more information if needed. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Item number 2, financial update.
Revenues through January 26, 2026 totaled $136.9 million. It's about 57.1% of budget. Trend is about 50.8% of budget, so we're running ahead of budget on revenue. Expenditures, $144.9 million. That's about 58.1% of budget. The trend is about 53%, so we're running a little bit higher both on revenue and expenditures compared to budget for the year so far. I'd be happy to answer any questions anybody might have with respect to the financial update.
Thank you. Questions for Mr. Willis? Seeing none, thank you. Proposed expenditures over $2,500. Any questions for McWillis? Seeing none. Item number 4 under information items, report on requests under the Freedom of Information Act and status of such requests.
Thank you, Dr. Wilson. Since our board meeting on January 22nd, we have received 5 new requests, and there were 0 pending requests noted on January 12th. And so we have received 5 requests for the 2026 calendar year at a cost of $250. Thank you.
Awesome, thank you. Moving along, for action items, we are now at the consent agenda. Vice President McConnell.
Okay, thank you, President Wilson. Consent agenda as following. Item number 1, gifts to school district, year-to-date, $24,900. Payment of bills, item number 2, payment of bills. Item number 3, payment for travel. Item number 4, human resource report. Item number 5, Sterling Middle School 7th grade museum field trip. Item number 6, field trip for Von Steuben to Six Flags. Item number 7, memorandum of understanding with the Peoria Federation of Teachers Local 780 regarding FY teacher evaluation process developed by the RIF Joint Committee. Item number 8, Global Amazing Shake Competition. Item number 9, the Foilet Software Renewal. Those are the items for consent agenda.
Thank you, Vice President McConnell. Are there any items that board members would like to have pulled?
I don't want to pull, but I have a question whenever we get a first and a second.
Okay. Can I have a motion and a second to adopt the consent agenda?
So move.
Thank you. Discussion, Martha?
Yes, I'd like to ask about item number 9, software renewal. Could someone tell me what this software is what it is? Because this is a renewal for more licenses.
It's a renewal. It's
What kind of
how
software?
long have
What
we
is it
been
for?
utilizing this system? It captures. It's kind of like a library cataloging system. So it started off, I think, the district under Dr. Lathan, 2010 purchased it. We were using manual. I don't know if we had an
Could
inventory.
somebody just explain?
It's an
Ms.
inventory.
Tracy?
It's an inventory system. So all of our books and our equipment and those sorts of things, that's where we catalog. It's a software that catalogs and tracks books, and so you could find out if you have a lost book and who this book was assigned to or who this instrument was assigned to. So it's a
Is
the
this for
cataloging.
29 licenses? Because it says 29 schools. Is that just 29 licenses for 52,000?
Well, each school has libraries, library books are cataloged, the textbooks are cataloged, instruments are cataloged. So every school has to have that sort of infrastructure to track the inventory. So the tracking inventory. Tracy, you want to add to that?
Not only does it include each school, but also locations where we keep materials, like the warehouse.
Yes.
And our technology department. It keeps track of all of the streams that are allocated to students.
Yes.
So we know which student is assigned which stream. So it's a software program that is intended for keeping track of inventory across the district.
And is it evaluated or is it just renewed every year? Do we evaluate it? Is this something we could have purchased rather than renew licenses?
Pardon me?
Is this something we could have purchased for our schools rather than renew every year with that kind of money?
I'm trying to find an example of what you would compare it with. No, not really.
I mean, I understand it's a cataloging
Right.
software, but is that not something we could
Purchase.
have on our systems and wouldn't have to buy licenses?
I'm not aware of.
You pay for the license for the building as a whole, and we have to use something consistent across all buildings because as a district, we keep track of materials district-wide.
Okay. I know I've been here a while, and I know that there was some problems with keeping track of and it's been since we had this software, keeping track of all the materials and books and that kind of thing. But at one point, the warehouse was just overwhelmed with things nobody knew they were there.
Ms. Seipel, you want to add to any insights? I know we have a lot of streams on there. We could find someone to design a program for us and maybe.
It's actually, we've had it for 15 years. We actually don't use the subscription service because that's even more expensive. So we host it internally. We're paying for the license to have all the updates and have all of the connections to the libraries across the United States. The library managers use this for all of
So I think what we get is very reasonable compared to what it's offering
Awesome.
district-wide.
Thank you. Any follow-up, Martha, or
No,
other
it's
board
okay.
members? Seeing none, I had a motion and a second. Madam Secretary, would you please call the roll?
Mrs. Costick? Mr. Ivory?
Aye.
Mrs. McConnell?
Aye.
Mrs. Rose?
Aye.
Mrs. Ross?
Aye.
Mrs. Wilson?
Aye.
President Wilson?
Aye.
7 ayes, motion carries.
Thank you. Deliberation agenda.
Item number 10, policy number 6:315, high school credit for students in grades 7 or 8. The proposed action is that the Board of Education approve the attached new policy.
Second.
Madam Secretary?
Mrs. Costick? Mr. Ivory?
Aye.
Mrs. McConnell?
Aye.
Mrs. Rose?
Aye.
Mrs. Ross?
Aye.
Mrs. Wilson?
Aye.
President Wilson?
Aye.
We have 7 ayes, motion carries.
Item number 11, expulsions with the expulsions held in abeyance. The proposed action is that the Board of Education approve expulsions with the expulsions held in abeyance listed on the report dated January 26, 2026, be approved as presented.
Second.
Madam Secretary?
Mrs. Costick? Mr. Ivory?
Aye.
Mrs. McConnell?
Aye.
Mrs. Rose?
Aye.
Mrs. Ross?
Aye.
Mrs. Wilson?
Aye.
President Wilson?
Aye.
7 ayes, the motion carries.
Item number 12, expulsions. Proposed action is that the Board of Education approve expulsions with the expulsions listed on the report dated January 26, 2026, be approved as presented.
Second.
Thank you. Madam Secretary?
Mrs. Costick? Mr. Ivory?
Aye.
Mrs. McConnell?
Aye.
Mrs. Rose?
Aye.
Mrs. Ross?
Aye.
Mrs. Wilson?
Aye.
President Wilson?
Aye.
We have 7 ayes, motion carries.
Thank you. We are now at presentation and suggestions by board members.
We have yet to schedule, we had a policy meeting scheduled for Friday, this past Friday, but because of weather, it was canceled, and we will reschedule in the next 2 weeks.
Additional presentation and suggestions by board members.
The Behavioral Intervention Committee meeting will be March 13th, 2026 at 11:30 a.m.
Okay. We can go down to reports from board committees.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all good. Buildings and grounds.
Buildings and Grounds, we will have a meeting on February the 5th, 2:30, at 2:30.
30. Awesome. Thank you.
Yes.
Procurement committee.
Yeah, we are on ongoing conversation with Mick and the rest of the team about making procurement a little bit simpler and also expanding procurement to expand beyond this construction into general services. We haven't completed that, but we're working towards that.
Awesome. Thank you. Well, it is now 7:42 p.m. and I would like, can I get a motion to close?
So moved.
Second.
Thank
Okay,
you. Go ahead.
I would like to make, I'm going to go back and I want to recognize and thank our search firm for the information and the work that they did, and they're here today, so.
Okay. Yep. It's a miracle that they made it with the weather and all the cancellations.
Exactly,
So,
yeah.
did I get a motion in a second?
Yeah, to adjourn.
Okay. Madam Secretary.